the last day of the Prophet's life, alayhi salatu wasalam. The Prophet didn't come out for the people for 3 days. He never came out, alayhi salatu wasalam. On a Monday, the Sahabas were praying Salatul Fajr. All of them, they were in line. The Prophet ﷺ, he moved the curtain. And he stuck his face out, alayhi salatu wasalam. And the people were standing in the prayer. The Prophet's face, the narration mentioned, was like waraqatu mushafin. It was like a page from a mushaf. That's how it was. ثُمَّ تَبَسَّمَ, the Prophet, he smiled and he laughed. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The Sahabas radiyallahu ta'ala anhum, when they saw the Prophet's face come out, for days he hasn't come out, he hasn't led them. When they saw that they was about to leave the prayer, they were so happy to see the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They never saw something better than that for themselves, to see the Prophet come out, alayhi salatu wasalam. Abu Bakr went backwards slightly, but the Prophet, he told him, go forward, Abu Bakr, carry on leading the people. Abu Bakr finished off the leading of the people of the prayer, and the Prophet, he put the curtain back down, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then the Prophet went back, and he never came out of his room ever since that day. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his advice was as-salah, as-salah, wa ma malakat aymanukum. The prayer, and that which your right hand possesses. He also kept saying a lot while he was on Aisha's chest, Allahumma ghfirli, oh Allah forgive me, warhamni, have mercy on me, wa alhiqni bil rafiq al-a'la, and allow me to reach the high level. As he kept repeating that and he kept saying that, AbdulRahman ibn Abi Bakr, Aisha's brother, he came into the house. When he came in, the Prophet looked, because he had in his hand a Siwak. The Prophet saw it, alayhi salatu wasalam, and Aisha, she realized that the Prophet was trying to hint, I want that. So she said to him, did you want it? He nodded his head. Aisha went, she broke the miswak into two. She told Abdul to take his part, and the other part she took it and she bit on it, and she chewed it for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She chewed it, she prepared it, and then she gave it to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Aisha used to boast about this. She used to say, Tuwfiya Rasulullah fi bayti. The Prophet, he died in my house. Aisha used to say this. Wa fi yawmi, and the day that he died was my day, she said. Wa bayna sahri wa nahri. And he sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he died on my chest and my throat. His head was on my, that's when he passed away, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wa inna Allah jama'a bayna riqi wa riqihi. And my saliva and his saliva mixed together, because she bit the miswak for him. It mixed together, she said. And he left the world in that position. If you look at the Prophet's life, it started with who? When the message first came down to him, who was it that he went to? His wife. And who was it the last person who he was with? Aisha. It started with a woman he was with, and it finished with what? A woman who he was with, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet, he passed away on that Monday, and he was 63 years of age, sallallahu alaihi wasallam.